Hello, hello, everyone. How are you? Welcome to Dippin' Time. My name is Rhonda, and I have an unboxing of a custom. Do you guys know what custom I'm referring to? Let's find out. Hey, Mutt Nuts, how you doing? And thank you for joining me on this pop-up. But before we get into this, we have someone to bring in. Are you ready? Hello.
Hello.
How are you? Well, of course,
good.
now my printer starts to go.
I'm hiding in my office, so don't mind the paperwork behind me.
I'm going to try and cancel my print job.
It happens.
Okay, you can stop anytime now. I sent it like the other day, and it didn't work.
Oh, and now it's just, now is the time to do it? Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah. Really? Come on, cancel.
That's funny.
Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to hear you.
True, true. I put my headphones in today, both of them. I only had one in the last time, and I could barely hear you. And I'm like, this is bad. So now I put in both, and I think I'm losing my hearing. Gotta be. It doesn't make sense.
Muttnut says she's good, just a little tired. Been a busy day working on YouTube stuff. So Muttnuts has been very busy lately. Doing lots of researching and getting stuff done. My printer is still trying to figure out what it's going to do.
Man, this social media stuff is no joke. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
It is. Yeah. Oh, look. Ooh. Let me show you what I printed.
Go. Oh, what is it? Blank page?
Nothing. It's a plain piece of paper.
It worked so hard for 3 days.
You can stop anytime. It's like, what are you trying to tell me I shouldn't go tonight?
No more work, Rhonda. You're done. Put it away.
Stop.
There you go.
Maybe that worked.
Does it stop? I would have pulled the power plug. I would have just said enough is enough. I'll deal with you later.
Like, seriously? And of course, it's probably going to try to do it twice because I sent it twice. Oh, I think it stopped.
Done.
Never. Yeah, now it's giving me an error. No, I'm sorry. Printing error.
Ignore. It's Monday. It's Monday. Never fails.
Oh my goodness.
It never fails.
Hey, Courtney, how you doing? Nope. Stop.
Oh, man.
Just give me the other sheet of paper. Yeah. Good job.
Yay! Sheet number 2, blank piece of paper.
Oh my goodness. Right, Mutt's tech. Gotta love it.
Oh, you know, if we could live without it, I would be happy. I would be happy. But then I wouldn't be where I'm at with the diamond painting. So I guess I kind of need tech to survive.
Yeah. Stop.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that struggles with these things. This is me on a daily basis, Rhonda. Daily basis.
No, I said stop. Stop. I'll say stop again. Oh, see, it actually printed this time.
Oh, yay, it printed.
Yeah, just eat up all my color ink. Yeah, no worries. Okay. Stop. I feel like I'm T-Mom with her camera. Stop. Don't move. Stop.
Don't touch. Don't touch. Don't move. Sit still.
Okay. There's always something new that's going to happen on this channel.
It happens.
It's all good.
It happens.
Take a breath. So I have been itching and itching to open this canvas.
I'm excited for you to see it. It's my favorite.
It's sealed. So let me just tell you guys, this package came with brown paper around it. Dipper loved the paper. And I will have to say, you got me really good, Krysta.
Why?
Because I didn't realize you taped it onto the onto the box. So I'm like, I ripped it open and I'm trying to like wiggle it out. I'm like, like this isn't looking good, man. This is not looking good.
You're
like,
not
what are you trying to do?
Oh man. Okay, so there's a story behind that. You're not the first one that struggled with trying to rip off the brown paper off my packages. Okay, so it's not you. But I found in the earlier stages of me shipping this that some of the shipping companies would actually bust into the packages. So that's why it comes so heavily taped now, because if it's an easy package for them to get in, then they'll take well, actually, all they were taking was the beads, which didn't make any sense, but whatever. They would leave the canvas in the toolkit, but take the beads on all the kits that they broke into. So now I like tape that thing like Fort Knox. So that's
you
half the battle.
You succeeded, because I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Nothing.
Like, I don't get it. Hello, Linda. Hello, Tanis. So we're just talking about how well Krysta wraps her boxes because I couldn't get into it. So anyways, the other thing I noticed before I even get into the box is it is
shrink wrapped.
Thank you.
It's
shrink wrapped. Right? It's shrink wrapped on both sides. But the other thing I noticed about your kit is there's tabs on the side. Because I was like, okay, well, I'll just like cut this end open. I'm like, hang on, there's like tabs.
Yeah, there's tabs.
So I think that's really quite cool.
It is. It is. And I'm trying to get this out. I did post it on my page, but I'm actually going to go back to my supplier to have them put open here with like two little arrows on the tabs, because I get it. Everybody's used to cutting the end and they see the tape for the end holding it closed. But if you open it the long way, it actually acts as a big storage box.
I love that. I absolutely love that. So I'm actually glad I didn't just cut it open like I would normally do with the other ones, because when I showed it last week, I'm like, hey guys, there's tabs on this. Right? And it's a sturdy box.
It is. It
right?
is.
It's not, but I can't even twist it. So
gotta protect the goods, Rhonda.
Right. Right. So I'm going to turn my other camera on. Let's see if I can do this without. Come on. Don't be difficult, please.
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at you, Rhonda. This is my Monday. No, this is my Monday. It's the best.
Oh my goodness. Why isn't... Okay, hang on. I'm popping out. I'm leaving you here.
Okay, I'm going to sit here. So, hopefully everybody had a good weekend. It was nice and warm here. Oh, you go snuggle those guinea pigs, Metnuts. I got my little cockapoo sitting outside the door looking at me like, why can't I come in, Mom? Oh. So, here in Ontario, I'm not sure where all you guys are from, but in Ontario is quite the rainy weekend. So we spent the afternoon in the house, cleaning up for the spring, getting ready to go outside. Worked out in the shop for a bit, making some new kits. And what else? I'm not really sure what else we've done. Got 3 new kits planned. I'm super excited to see Rhonda's custom. I can't wait. I missed the video. Do you guys know if she put up the picture? I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, I hope she comes back. You got snow, Tanis? Stop. I'm done with snow. I don't want any more snow. I'm over it. I'm ready for hot Ontario weather. Hot and muggy. Hot and muggy. Oh man. Typical Monday tech problems, I tell you. No, you keep that snow, Tanis. I don't want it. I'm over it. I'm done. No more. I see my grass now. It's all starting to come back.
Okay, I'm back.
Really, she's back.
Gosh. It literally took me back, like it kicked me out of the studio.
Well, I held your spot.
And then I couldn't get it to switch.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
It's Monday. We're just chalking it up to it's Monday. Nobody's going to hold it against you.
And St. Patrick's Day. No
less.
less.
Yeah, and it's St. Patrick's Day. That's
Are you
right.
wearing green?
No.
Oh, then you're going to have to pitch yourself.
Shh. Don't tell the kids because then they'll come at me.
Oh, hey kids! Mom's not wearing green.
That's funny.
Oh my gosh. Tanis, you got snow today? No.
Yeah, we were talking about the weather. I said
okay, we had snow yesterday. I was like, no, please go away. Please go away.
We were like plus 10 today, Rhonda. It was amazing.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's get into this baby.
Do it.
So does anyone remember what I was ordering? And no sneak peeks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you. So I gave a little hint on the thumbnail. That's being thick plastic.
It's thick shrink wrap.
Bye-bye. Dip will find that.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did. Oh, snow, go away.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the box. On the one side, it says, relax your body, calm your mind, and soothe your spirit. I really like that. Because that's really literally what got me into diamond painting, was being able to be mindful and grounding,
mm-hmm.
which relaxed my body and my tension.
Absolutely.
So it says on both sides, it has your name on the one side. Mm-hmm. And I like how you have all of your socials on here.
Because then if you lose my business card, you can still find a way to get a hold of me.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, lady, because I know where you are. Oh, yeah.
We're stuck at the hip now, Rhonda.
Yes. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So this is where the tabs are. This is really cool.
Mm-hmm. I
have not seen one like this.
I love these boxes.
Okay, it's just me, guys. So you get to see me actually open this. I have not done anything with this.
You waited until I was ready.
I did. I'm like, oh, and people are like, is it round or square? I'm like, I have no idea. So it comes with a little postcard. It says where it was crafted and when you started. And it says, thank you so much for your order. I hope you enjoy the diamond painting kit. Please post your Facebook page, as I would love to see your progress. If you have a moment, please leave me a review. That is all. And it's signed.
Yes.
It actually has an elastic on it. Interesting. So this was much heavier than I thought it would be.
This was
Now
big.
Sorry?
It was big.
Okay, but if anybody knows me, I either go big or I go home. It usually gets me into trouble, but that's my first instinct.
It's worth it. It is worth it.
So, let's put, oh, no, you guys can't see the picture yet. And then I also ordered some sticky tack vanilla bean. So I am so looking forward to that. Of course, I need to sniff it. Ooh, yum. Oh. Okay. I better put that away so Dipper doesn't find it. She'll hide it on me.
Ugh.
But you can see something poking out at the end. And I see red. So there's the toolkit. Oh, I like how you have like a label on it.
I do a lot of craft shows. I don't know if you notice when I post on my Facebook page, but I do travel around Southern Ontario and do craft shows. And so I pick up a lot of beginners that do diamond painting. And so I like putting this little sticker because then they know what all the tools are.
Well, no, and that's exactly because I know when I first got it, I'm like, okay, I need to watch videos because I have no idea. Or they have the sheet and I'm like, okay, I laid that one down and then I got that one. It's kind of like a Lego set. You have to put all the pieces up, right? So you actually say a boat or a tray because that's actually, it goes interchangeable. You have the pen grip, the tweezers, 4-placer, 7-placer, wax. Oh, you don't have anything but the pen.
Oh, really? I don't have the pen labeled? Oh my gosh, I have to change that. Writing down note number 1, Rhonda.
So my son and I are known as the testers in our household. If you say we can't do it, we will find a way to do it. Oh, you can't break that. Really?
We'll find a way. No, I love the feedback. There's little things like this that I miss, so it's good to know.
Well, and I love how you go, like, there's the 4 or 7 bead placer can be inserted into the other end of the pen. Because many times people look at those placers and they're like, well, what am I supposed to do with them? So that is great.
Thank you. The cranberry cinnamon roll sticky tack is good, Tanis. I sold out of that one. That was with the advent calendar.
You know what? I was looking at that. I'm like, no, because I probably won't want to try and eat it.
Yeah. Oh, it smelled delicious.
No. And we got the pointy tweezers. I love my tweezers.
AKA the death tweezers, Rhonda. They hurt.
Thank you. I actually poked myself last week. I was kitting up at painting and I dropped a drill and I went to get it, but I forgot I had the tweezers in my hand and I stabbed myself and I was bleeding. I'm like, oh.
Yes. That hurts. They're smart. They hurt.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take, this is tight. Okay, so, oh, your canvas is really cool.
Thank you.
So it's, let me just say to you guys right now, it's not a soft lint back, but you can feel on this side the grid. Interesting.
So that is a laminated cotton. So they use that for outdoor signage. I buy that in Canada.
That would make sense. Because, yeah, I actually, when I look at this and I feel it, my first thought was the poster stuff that we have at Baseball Diamonds.
Yeah, any outdoor signage on any like grommet signs that you hang up or banner stands that you see, it shows that's all the same material.
Melinda, hello. Anything but cranberry or lemon is my favorite. Ooh.
I have both of those. Incense and sticky tack because they're my favorite too.
So here is part of the image, guys. Does this ring a bell for anybody?
Mm. So pretty.
It's the mama and baby elephant.
I love this picture, Rhonda. It was my favorite.
I am just enthralled with this picture.
I can't wait to see this kit done.
So this is actually a label sheet. You have all the numbers on the side. Now they're not pre-cut, so that's fine. That's easy enough to do. It has the symbols, the numbers, the DMC numbers, and then the count.
Mm-hmm.
That is so cool. So I zoomed you guys up because I know this canvas is not tiny.
Mm-hmm. That's an understatement.
This is, let's see here. The canvas area is 89 centimeters by 53 centimeters, and the drill field is 87 by 50. Mm-hmm. That's a good size.
It's a big one.
Look at that baby.
Oh, this one's gonna look so good.
Oh, I love this. So this is a computer render, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And I think we need to tell everybody a little bit about the process of putting this canvas together.
Okay.
This canvas, the image itself is actually an AI image. Mm-hmm. That it's from a Facebook group that does AI. People go onto the website and they share the images that they create. So I cannot take credit for this image. Mm-hmm. I did try my dangest to find the lady who made this image. I had reached out to her before Christmas. I reached out to her for Christmas, and we were conversing, and I asked if I could make this as a diamond painting. I asked if she had the original file so I could use it and give her credit. She didn't have the file anymore, but I did have the picture. Then when I went to go back to reach out to her, I couldn't find her. Could not. I cross-posted in 3 different locations that I thought, somebody's got to know. Like, somebody's got to know. Did not hear. All I got was, oh, that's so pretty. And I'm like, thank you. But
who made it?
I need the person. So part of the reason why I'm saying this is because Krysta is very adamant about, and rightly so, that if it is an image, we give credit to the artist. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And ask for permission too.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So I had talked with this person. I deleted my message. I went back to ask. I could not find her. So Krysta was generous enough to say, okay, well, we've done our due diligence. I will make it for you, but that's it. So the whole process of making this canvas was me having a conversation with Krysta. I did my due diligence. Mm-hmm. I followed through with that because I do want to give it credit to this lady. Mm-hmm. So what you'll see is at the top of here, we have a name of Spiritual Elephants, and it's copyright unknown. Mm-hmm. So it is licensed. I don't know where she is. When I find her, I will definitely let her know. And then what we do is I submit an image online for Krysta. I do a down payment. I think it was like $15. Mm-hmm. And Krysta will go away, take a look at it, make sure it works. Krysta has sent me a couple of versions to say, which one do you like? Which one do you prefer? And of course, I went the bigger one because I want more details. And then she goes and she prints it off, makes a custom order for me, and I go back and I submit my order. So this is absolutely gorgeous. So you can see the drill field is really quite clear. I like how you have light on dark and dark on lighter. That makes a huge difference.
It does. It does. It's easier to see.
So this baby is huge.
Just a big one.
But I love it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this over and let's grab the drills. Now this is cool. You actually tissue paper wrapped it.
I do. This is recyclable.
Do you do this with each of your kits?
Every single one. I taco wrap it. I am the pro of wrapping burritos in our house for this reason. And
Taco time at Krysta's.
Yes. If you ever need a taco or burrito roll, let me know. I'm good at it.
And I love how you have the little Canadian flag on it, which goes with your company.
It does.
So I haven't seen any of this, guys. I'm seeing it with you. Oh, and you've labeled them with like the DMC colors. Okay, so let me zoom you guys down.
All of our kits come kind of pre-kitted. So you basically can just open it up and go because all the bags are labeled.
As I get you guys all nauseous. So they're all pre-baggied. I love that. And they're a good quality of baggie too. They're not like the flimsy ones. Okay, now that I did something else with my camera. What did I do with my camera? Oh, I am just a hot mess today. Okay, stop. Hey, Mutts, look. 310.
That's a lot of black.
There's a joke on that. Oh,
Is
my
there?
goodness. Yes, she was working on a canvas and she's like, I am so done with 310s. But there was another one somebody else was working on. I think they had like 27 bags of 310.
Oh, that's a lot.
I'm like, you're going to kill me.
That's a lot.
But look at these colors. Oh, I didn't realize there was so much green in there.
A lot of greens and a lot of teals.
So when I was talking with you regarding this canvas, I know you're like, which one do you want, Rhonda? I'm like, can we do less color blocking? Because I knew by looking at the image, it looks like a lot of color blocking.
And that's where you can kind of play with the photo in the program. When you just do a computer render, no hand rendering to it, like even touching it up, it will almost always come out confetti, just because the program will, throw a bunch of different colors into that one spot. It doesn't typically do color blocking unless you go and adjust it.
Right. Well, and sometimes you don't really need to adjust it, and other times you get like this odd color in this one spot, and you're like, where did that come from?
I find that the confetti adds depth to the picture. Yeah.
See, and I like confetti, but when it's necessary.
Yes.
Not just for the heck of it.
That's right.
Oh, I'm liking these drills. Look at those drills.
They're so sparkly.
They look very uniform. There isn't like the little divots in the back of them. I didn't realize, like I said, I didn't realize that there were so many greens.
But that's like mostly in the background of the elephant.
Yeah. Oh, I have a bag that opened.
No, you didn't.
I've got little girls running away.
Is it oh no. What about to your right under your hand in the bottom corner?
It's a lighter one.
Yeah.
It looks like a gray color. You know what? I'll just pick them up. No big deal.
Well, if you need more, let me know. I can send more. It could have been extras in the, so we used, you know, those pencil containers from the dollar store? Actually, I have one right here. These guys. This one. So we use these, don't mind the beads in it, but we use these to put the baggie of beads in when my husband puts them together. And sometimes extra beads get caught in that. And then I pick up like the whole strand and then toss it on the tissue paper. So it might just be extras.
Yeah. I'm not overly concerned about it.
If you're missing some, let me know. I can send more.
There we go. I just put them in that one there. But yeah, those are. So Muttnut says her and 310 are kind of friends again.
I don't know. I feel like you may or may not be friends after this one with the 3371 and the 310.
They are big bags. I am not lying.
Well,
I mean, like,
there's 11,000 310s, Rhonda, in that.
How many?
11,160 to be exact. And that one, what's that one? 3371. That's 9,806.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot.
Okay, well, this one's smaller. 934. Mm-hmm. It's smaller. Mm-hmm. Well, the other thing I like about it is I'm really impressed with the colors. Because in all honesty, I was afraid that it was going to be like Batman from DAC, where it was black and black and black. And I'm like, oh. And I did start that one, and it's packed away.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure that's the one that has like the 27 bags of black.
Oh, that's a lot.
I was like, well, I thought, okay, well, you know what? I'll try this. I can work through it. Be the hero. And I was like, no, I don't think so. So do you actually put the stickers on these?
I don't. My son does.
Your
my
son.
15-year-old. Yeah, Connor. That's part of his job. And if he's not around, my husband does it. He sticks the labels on the beads.
Gotcha. Yeah. Muttnut says, for me, it's better I don't know the amount of a drill color. So part of me does want to know, and then the other part of me is like, I didn't want to know that. Does that make sense?
I cut that part off. I don't even pay attention to that number. Because
part of me wants to know, like, how many drills total this canvas has. And then, like, break it down. That's the analytical side of my brain. And then when I get into something like this or this, I'm like, no, I don't want to know. Please don't tell me. I don't want to know. Don't want to know.
Do you want to know how many drills are in this canvas?
Yeah.
I think I told you in your proof. 1 sec. I'm opening it. All right. So for your canvas, total drills is 50,660.
Wow.
That's a lot.
Wow.
It's a lot of drills.
Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to get in this one done. Just saying. I mean, like, I'm picking all the green ones out right now. Oh, I'm not finished. There's green. There's a green. There's a green. But I'm surprised that that's how many greens there are. Slide over. There's like 13.
That's a lot. But there's 53 colors total. So that's not bad.
Oh, there's another green. Oh, there's another darker green. But there's like even like burgundy and browns in there.
But again, that's adding the depth into your picture.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I almost want to make this one for myself.
Blue green. Oh, there's a brown. There's a moss green. That's another one. Okay, that's 15. And then if you look at the blues, I love that one. That's a gray. So you know what the other thing that would be really cool with this canvas is crystals or glow in the darks.
I looked at getting glow in the dark drills, but it's expensive.
Yeah.
Super expensive. They went like $23 a kilo for glow in the dark.
Really?
Drill. Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's a lot.
And you know what's interesting? I just noticed on this picture, there's little leaves down here.
You didn't see those before? They're everywhere. They're at the base of the trees too.
Oh, there's one there too. I just find this one so interesting because you don't normally see elephants portrayed like this. It is very mystical, whimsical. It's almost like the spirits of the elephants is what it makes me think of. So yeah, it's
a really pretty picture.
So with your drills, are they resin or are they acrylic?
They are, so the rounds are a high quality acrylic. And my square kits, so right now I have 3 of them available for purchase. My squares are resin.
Well, I'm going to have to get a square too.
Well, this is a good time, Rhonda, because I got some good sales happening right now.
Right. And there is also, March is free shipping.
Free shipping for National Craft Month. And then I also have a buy 2, get 1 free on my website only.
So yeah, I'm really interested to see this because I have a friend who has an image of a photo of her and her daughter from a wedding. And she went and ordered it from another company and was not happy with it.
No.
And I'm like, she's like, can you help me fix it? I'm like, I can try, but I don't think your canvas was big enough.
Oh, darn. I hate when people do that.
I'm like, they should have at least shown you before they produced it. Because
go ahead.
I was just going to say, especially with faces.
Faces are tough.
Blob.
Yeah. Faces are tough.
And in her hand, she had, like, it's a wedding photo and it has white roses. But the white roses, you couldn't tell where the rose started and where it finished. And I'm like,
definitely needed to be bigger.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes where people come to me and they're like, I don't want a custom bigger than a 30 by 40, but then give me a picture of like 9 people in their family all standing together. And I'm like, that's not going to work. But instead of arguing with them, I just show them like a proof of that size. And then I'll show them what I recommend, at least the smallest size I would recommend.
Yeah. And I think that's fair enough. I mean, you can't force someone to get a bigger size.
Sure.
But you can increase their awareness of what it will look like versus what it could possibly look like.
Absolutely. Like smaller is not always better. I get it. It's faster and easier to do and cheaper, but It's definitely not going to meet your expectations of the end all final result.
No, exactly. Right? I mean, especially if it's an image that you are having made, there's meaning behind it. So
Absolutely.
if you're going to do it, I'm sorry, I will do it the right way. So let's see how sticky this sucker is. That's one thing we haven't done. And Noah, so your cover goes all the way back. It is on a thinner side, but not, I wouldn't be too concerned about tearing it. I have had some where you go like this, it's like, oh. So,
no.
Right? But it is a thicker type of thinner, if that makes any sense.
It's like a medium thin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? Because you get some that are really, really thick.
And
then you get some that are really like thinner than saran wrap.
Yes. No, it's pliable. It's workable.
Yeah. Okay, here comes the test. Ooh. No, that's good.
Perfect.
Oh, that is so cool.
I test my
camera. I have it.
Well, I'm
see my
happy.
shadows, my fingers clapping. I am. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
For doing this for me. And to let you guys know, like, it didn't cost me an arm or a leg. That was my other concern.
No.
Let's see if I can do this without having to kick myself out again. Oh, look, it's in the cave. Oh.
You're back.
Yay! That's one of the things that. So, Krysta, this is my first custom.
From
I've never done a custom before.
Okay.
And I have been very hesitant in trying a custom.
Why?
Because I don't want what my friend had. True. And while I know that is a possibility of having happen, having seen her with all this hope and to go, no, this is really not working for me.
No.
And seeing her devastation.
Bye,
Linda. Have a good night.
Linda.
Because when I got her, when she had her canvas, she actually gave it to me and I brought it home. And I did my darndest to try and to tweak certain areas of it. And I went into my spare drills and I'm like, okay, try this, try that. And I had before and after shots. So if you knew what you were looking for, you could see there was a difference.
Right.
Well, I took it back and I sat it down and she showed some other people while I got busy talking to somebody else. And she's like, and I come back and she's like, yeah, see, it's just awful. I'm like, oh, but I changed that. I changed that. She didn't even notice where it was changed. And I was like, oh. So part of me was like, I really suck at this.
No.
which I know wasn't the case.
No.
Right. But I was like, yeah, I wouldn't even continue.
Well, thank you for trusting me.
Right. And I was like, okay, I've talked with Krysta. I know what her background is. She's a straight shooter. She will tell me if, Rhonda, it's beautiful, but no. And I will respect that. I would rather someone tell me, don't do it, than to go, okay, here you go. And I go, what?
That won't happen.
No.
That will never happen from me. I can't. I would feel so guilty. I couldn't. And there has been times where I'm like, you got to get a better picture or look at a bigger size because this isn't going to work. The person's too far away or this picture's too dark and no amount of editing is going to make this look good. Like I'm good, but I'm not a miracle worker. So
No.
I will be honest because it is hard-earned money spent on this. And I want everybody to be happy with it.
Well, exactly. I think part of it too is if there wasn't an attachment to the image, I wouldn't be asking you to make it.
Right.
Right. And knowing, like, I've been in the print industry and you're like, are you sure you want this? What about this? Are you okay with this? Here's some options. And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, you've seen the difference, especially when it is something that, like I said, there's an attachment to it. When you don't deliver on that attachment, it gets correlated to the person who made it,
right,
which would be the company, and it destroys the attachment to the picture.
That's right. That's right.
And then every time you see that picture, it brings up all those emotions, and you're like,
nope.
Right? So with my friend, I had said to her, I said, I know how much this picture means to you. I know the significance of it. I know how disappointed you're feeling with the way it's turning out. We have tried this. You have tried that. This is what's coming up for you. You're not enjoying the process. If I were you, I would not continue with it.
No. And
she's like, but I want, I'm like, I understand what your intentions were with it. How are you going to feel when you give it to your daughter? I don't know if I can. Okay, there's your hesitation right there. So let's pause. When I talk to her the next time, I'm like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? She's like, I thoroughly enjoyed cutting it to pieces. I'm like,
I'm no. Like, I'm glad that she got some relief to getting rid of the kit, but that's awful.
Yes. Well, she'd spent like $50-$60 on it.
What?
And I'm like,
no.
I'm like,
no. I want to fix everybody's customs. I always see them on like all the diamond painting groups, where like there's a shadow that's coming in and it looks like the woman in the picture has a 5 o'clock shadow. And it's like, come on, like a little bit. Like, I'm no pro at photo editing. I literally just edit it off of what's on my computer. But like, I'm still going to brighten it up because I know the program makes it darker. So I'm going to brighten up your picture a little bit so that by the time it sends it in, it becomes a normal color. And it's like, why can't people do? And it's sad that a lot of companies are just out there for the money.
Yeah, no, it's so very true.
But I like the memories.
Well, I think you make another good point is how your technology and equipment work. Whereas some people, they have part-timers that come in, they're not trained in the equipment, they're not trained in images or calibrations, and how the ink is absorbed by that type of material. Like all of these different things you need to be aware of when you're printing things. And some people, they're just like, I just hit a button.
Yeah.
I just hit a button.
Click print. That's it.
Right. One of the examples that I was like an eye opener for me when I was in the print industry is you'd walk past stores and their posters were faded. And I'm like, why is your poster faded? I don't understand. And they're like, well, it wasn't like that when we got it. Well, guess what? There's UV that rays that hit it. And if you don't have the right type of materials, it actually fades it.
Yeah.
Right. And I was like, oh, I hadn't thought of it. I'm like, good to know. Right. So when you know how your equipment works, so when we get a new printer, you go through the calibrations. And then it's like, okay, well, but in this, and then the other thing I need to pay attention to is what is my brightness on my monitor? Because when it doesn't match, right? And then the colors of my monitor are calibrated differently than the image and the scanner and the printer. And those aren't things as a consumer that I care about.
No.
I just
do.
Exactly, right? It's like, I just want this. Make this the way I want it. And then it comes back, it's like, what happened?
Why is your face orange? And it's like, right, I forgot to change the color on the document from RBG to CMYK.
Right, exactly. And you're like, oh. And people are like, what are you talking about, RGB and CMYK? Yeah, believe me, talk. It's print talk.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. To me going crazy.
But it's interesting. So when you take all those elements and you put it together, it's like people who diamond paint. They can tell you if an image is computer rendered or hand rendered. They can tell you at a glance. That's acrylic drills. Those are resin drills. Or like, because they're so used to it, it's like you just pick up with it. You don't even have to think about it.
That's right.
Right. So I'm excited.
Yeah, I would say my images are like 60-40. Computer rendered, 40% hand rendered. Like, I'll go through it and I'll check and make sure that there isn't like a pink dot where, there's a bunch of blacks. I'll clean that up. If there's the unnecessary confetti, like what you were saying, I clean that up too. But I'm not going to sit there for hours. Like, I'll be honest, I don't have the time to hand render a whole picture.
What do you mean? You mean you have a life? You have a family? What the hell?
Not only that, but I got the rest of the world wanting diamond painting kits. So I wish I could. I would spend days upon days doing it. But yeah, I don't have the patience for that. So I fixed it.
So I think
that's
a good definition, though, or a clarification, because what I've learned recently is that there's actually 5 levels of rendering. So there is like level D, which is full computer rendered, 100%. We don't look at it. We don't touch anything up. We just print it and off we go. What you just said is you're not completely 100% computer rendered. It's more of a 60-40.
Right.
So if I recall correctly, that would be more of like a B, a B level.
Yeah.
Because it goes B, B plus A, and then a C, right? C would be like a 50-50 or something like that.
Yeah.
Right. And then there are some companies that do 100% hand rendering.
Right.
And you'll see the difference in some cases. In some cases, it doesn't really matter. But I love that there is, like, you go in, you're like, okay, no, that doesn't look right. Okay, let's see what we do. Right. That's, for me, that's important to know. Right.
Or sometimes like your program. So like, for example, I had a custom with a dog collar. There's Roman. Say hi. needs his glasses. That's my bead dealer. Shh. He puts the beads together. No, so I was doing it. What was I saying? Custom. So sometimes the computer program it goes like glitchy, and it'll like, what did I have? I had a custom of a dog with a pink collar. Okay, and it was a bug pink collar out in the grassy background. Oh, yeah. And when I brought it through to the program, it was like, nope, the collar's brown. And I'm like, what? No, it's not. It's pink. Like, it is obviously pink. And so then I canceled it out. I brought it in again, still brown. And I'm like, what is wrong with you? This is pink. So then I went in and hand touched up that collar because I'm not printing her a brown collar. I want a pink one. So it's little things like that. And I see those fine details that need to be fixed. But I still want to keep the overall picture as a picture. So I don't want my stuff to look hand rendered because I personally don't like that look, but that's me.
Yep. And each person has a difference, right? And it's fine. And it's interesting because I've taken like Photoshop classes, and it's like, okay, now take this picture and you're going to marquee this area and you're going to change it. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to blow it up so I can see the pixels.
Yes.
And you're clicking them.
Yes. You do go cross-eyed. Yours did make me go cross-eyed when I was looking between the light blues and the grays. Like I at some point I was like, okay, follow Y and follow W. Y and W, Y and W.
Why?
I don't look at the colors anymore.
Well, and I could see that with this one, right? And that was part of the reason I was like, oh, are we going to have like a lot of color blocking?
No. Until
you take a look at it and you're like, oh yeah, there's more depth in there. And, you know, because like I said, when I looked at the image, I didn't see the little leaves down here.
Yeah.
Right?
They look solid.
And I can actually see them on the canvas. I'm like, oh, that is so cool. So, yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be working on this one. I mean, I have this other elephant one that I need to finish.
Oh, the land of started projects.
No. Yes.
We all have it. It's all good. Oh no, it's fine.
No, I need to finish what I'm working on. But I'm like, oh, but you know what? I'm starting 2 new canvases. But yeah, no, I am really.
Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it's gonna look so good. That makes me so happy.
Yeah, it's gonna be going up on top of that other one.
I love it. I love it. I can't wait to see the progress on this one. It's gonna be good.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, thank you for trusting me with your first custom.
Yeah. I can't believe I bought a custom. But I need to go find the lady.
You do. Because, I mean, it's a really pretty picture. I'd love to make this a stock photo, but I'm not going to do it without getting her permission, her name, making sure, she's compensated for it. Like, no way. I'm not moving forward until we find out.
Yeah. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of it and I will share in the groups that I shared. And I will continue posting there. So perhaps she will come back and go, oh, that's my picture. Yes, please let me know.
And you deleted your message?
Yes. In Messenger. Now, someone says you might be able to go back in archive, like the archived ones, but I'm like, I don't know how to.
Google. I'll message you. We'll figure it out. We'll find her. Because I really like this picture. I think it'll be a good one.
Yeah. Well, and I hadn't seen one like this before. I was like, oh. Melinda says elephants are my favorite mammal all time. Well,
I love that.
I love this one. And you can actually see like on the trunk, and you can actually see the eyes.
Mhm.
Like you look for certain things when you look at an image.
Mhm.
And I will just keep posting, and she'll eventually come out.
You can pull up archives on your settings in your messenger.
Oh, you can. Ooh, okay.
You
Well,
can.
I'm gonna have to go and find it,
Mhm.
because she did an amazing job with creating this image.
Yeah.
Because I know it's an AI image.
Mhm.
I also did a Google search for it, like an
Mhm.
image search, and I didn't find anything exactly like this.
No.
There were ones with different animals in different scenes, but not this one.
No.
So, and that's part of the other reason why I was like, can I have it as a painting, please?
And there's times like, talking about making sure there's copyright and permission. There's times where people have sent me photos and they're like, I don't know where this is from, but I want a picture. I have found the artist and I have asked them. Like I just did a picture. I don't know if you saw my Facebook page, the mermaid, that really big mermaid one. Okay, well, she's like, I really love this picture. And I'm like, do you have permission? She's like, no. And I was like, oh, okay, we'll send it over. I did a Google Lens, found the guy. He's like in Poland. I don't even know where he lives, some Victor guy. But anyway, I messaged him and I'm like, hey, this is who I am. This is what I do. I have somebody who's wanting a diamond painting kit of this. Is this okay that I make it? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. And took it as like a compliment that I went and asked him. So I don't copy anybody's work without permission.
No, and that's one thing I absolutely love. And I know there are some images that we just can't find,
Sure.
but it's doing the due diligence.
Yeah.
And there's times where I have one painting that I searched, and I actually haven't done it, but I couldn't find who it belonged to. Months later, I discovered who it was, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm like, do I do it? Do I let them know? And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to let them know, and say this is where I got it from. I'd like to do the painting and give you credit for it. So then that way people know where it's coming from, and they'll want to give you what you need and what you deserve from it. Right?
And what's the worst that can happen? They say no. And and at the end of the day, it's not worth it. Or it's not the worst thing that can happen by them saying no. I get it. It's their intellectual property and it shows respect that you're asking.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and that's what I find is if you let them know and you're having a conversation going, hey, I found this. I thought it was gorgeous. I just did a search for it. I couldn't find you at the time, so I purchased it. But now I know who it's from, and I just want to let you know. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, so how do you feel about this? Would you be okay if I do this and give you credit and tag you, make the connections for others, or would you prefer I don't? And some of them will say, no, don't do it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just it gives them the power of being empowered with their art.
Well, and it's their property. It is theirs. And I get it. Nowadays with media and social media and internet, it's hard to keep things yours. But at the same time, that's where we step in as human beings and understand whose work is whose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, exactly. Well, thank you so much.
Well, thank you for having me on with you, Rhonda. This was awesome.
I love this. I need to buy more stuff from you so I can do unboxings with you on video.
Yes, please do. This is my first unboxing video with somebody. It was really cool. Thank you.
Well, do you guys have suggestions of how you want this changed up? Or I swear I will try and do the tech thing beforehand.
Maybe we won't hold our next one on a Monday.
What did we learn?
Not Monday. Not
Friday
Monday,
the
but
13th.
we
Friday
were
the
pressed
13th.
for time. We were pressed for time.
It is all good. It is all good. Well, thank you guys for joining us. Let me know what you think of this canvas. When should I start it?
Tomorrow.
How long do you think it's going to take me?
Tomorrow, Rhonda. Start it tomorrow.
Don't tempt me. Don't
Sorry.
tempt me. Oh my goodness.
If only you knew how many kits I have, like a little corner started on each one because I wanted to do it and then moved on to something else.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, Muttnuts is off to a hot bath and bed. Long day tomorrow. No life for me tomorrow. Aw. Muttnuts start tomorrow.
That's two.
Well, maybe I'll put a poll up with a couple of dates and you guys can pick which one and then I will do it. I'll start it then. I'm not going to say when I'm going to finish it. Maybe I'll have a year of elephants.
Oh, that would be good.
And it can be any craft because I have cross stitch and I converted this one into a cross stitch. That's another whole story. It has 109 colors and it's
my Lord.
It's like 19 by 22 inches.
That's
28 count.
Oh my gosh. What did you do, Rhonda? What did you
big
do?
Or go home.
Oh my. No.
I know. See, I need somebody like you guys to like keep me on the straight and narrow.
Oh man.
So okay, I will let everybody go. Thank you again. Go check out CraftPack, and I will talk to you guys later.
Bye. See you.